Welcome to week 2 in the flower evolution, working with the Taiwanese Celosia flower. This flower, again, is for helping you really be able to target your energy and focus it in the direction that you want to go. I'm going to say, though, this week, if you have any sort of sense that there is any area where there's lack of clarity, or maybe in some areas of your life you're just going for it and you know where you're going and what you're doing, and then other parts are a little bit rocky, maybe you know what you want but you're not able to execute on it, or you know what you want but then you're kind of falling into old patterns. If that is the case, then I recommend working with the flower from the previous month, Blue Penstemon, for a little bit longer, pairing it together with these two. It's like the Blue Penstemon creates this really stable, strong foundation and understanding of micro and macro, so that you can then sort of like build your troops and your forces so that you can go forward. Whereas Celosia is really the action piece. So if you are finding that there are some areas of your life where you know what you want, but you just can't quite get off the ground, I recommend going back to Blue Penstemon and taking these two together. The Blue Penstemon gives you strength, foundation, and a sense of like a weighted, insightful ease. Ease. It makes things super easy. Whereas the Taiwanese Celosia is more like clarity and motion and action. There is something about this Blue Penstemon that just makes it so easy to take care of yourself, whether that is eating at the right times or eating the things that you want to eat, taking care of yourself, exercising, keeping on your daily routines, and not getting so single pointed focus that you then forget to take care of yourself. If that's the case, work some Blue Penstemon back into the story so that you can continue to be active and targeted in your approach and what you're up to, but also keep taking care of yourself. So the question for this week is a little bit at the risk of sounding like a broken record, but what is it that you want? What do you want to create? What do you want to create over the next year? What do you want to create over the next 3 years? It's a lot to ponder. So much that it makes me sneeze. What is it that you want? And sometimes it helps to do speed journaling. You know, what do I want? Okay. And just like write for 2 minutes the top things that come to your head. I want chocolate cake for breakfast. Okay. And then just keep doing the process of what do I want? What do I really want? But what do I really want? What's really most important to me? And keeping your eyes on that prize and your sails pointed in that direction, or at the very least, being clear with yourself and your intention on what it is that you want to create. What do you most want? Where do you want to point your direction? And how can you make it really clear to yourself what is most important to you? And again, if you need more support, a more sort of gentle foundational strength and taking care of yourself to go in and give earth to this fast moving train, take these two together. Have a great week.